everybody. I've got another craft for us to do together again today. It's a little bit complicated, it's going to take us a little bit to do, but it's so fun when it's finished. So you will need a parent's help or brothers and sisters help, anybody around that can help you with quite a lot of cutting involved in this one. So today I made a hippo, and my hippo can chomp, can open his mouth, and he can eat things. He can eat the glue, he can eat anything. So we're going to try and make him together. Isn't he brilliant? So what we're going to need for this, so pause your video and go and get all the things that you need. So I've got an orange hippo here, but this time I'm going to make a green one. You can make him any colour you like, whatever card you've got at home or paper, or you could even do in white and you could colour him in. So I've got 2 pieces of green card. I've got some white paper for his eyes, and I've got a little bit of red just for his tongue. Then I've got some scissors and some glue. Okay, a little bit complicated this one, so you probably will need a grown-up's help, but I think we'll be able to get there in the end. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get one of our green pieces of paper. We're going to fold it in half lengthways, so long ways like this. I'm going to fold that in half, and then I'm going to cut down where I've just folded. So down that line that I've just folded my card, I'm going to cut it down there. Cut all the way up. Perfect. So now I've got 2 pieces. So one of them is going to be the bottom of my hippo, so I'm just going to leave that one on the table. And this one is going to be his mouth, just like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half. Fold it in half. Then I'm going to fold it over again for his eyes. So I'm going to pinch it up in the middle, and I'm going to fold this piece up there like that. I will show you again in a minute. I'll hold it up. So I've got a piece of paper that looks a bit like that. And then I'm going to fold it again on this side to make it the same as this side. So I'm going to fold it over and make it exactly the same. So now it looks a bit like that. So next, we're going to glue these pieces together. So I'm going to open it out. I'm going to get my glue. And I'm going to glue these pieces together. Not all the way down here, just in the middle. I'm going to stick those together. And that is going to make his eyes, just like that. So next, I'm going to stick this piece on to my body of my hippo. So I'm going to get, this piece can be his mouth, so this is the piece that needs to open up. So I'm going to get the back piece. So this piece I'm going to leave. This piece I'm going to put glue on. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to put some glue on there. Lots of glue. Make sure it's nice and sticky. I'm going to put his mouth down to the end. His mouth needs to be open at the end, and then glue the back onto the strip of paper. So it looks a bit like this. This is quite tricky. You definitely will need a grown-up's help, but it's really fun to play with when we've finished. So I stuck the top 2 pieces together, I stuck the back piece onto my other piece of card that I had. So now this piece can lift all the way up and can be his mouth, just like this one. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my other piece of card. I'm going to fold it in half the other way, so lengthways. Fold it in half. And then I'm going to cut down that line. So the line I've just made in the middle, I'm going to cut down there. Perfect. Now I've got something like that. So what I'm going to do, this piece is going to make his body at the back. So I'm just going to cut off the corners and make him a nice rounded body. So if you'll see, all I'm going to do is I'm going to find a corner and I'm going to chop it off. so it's nice and round. You will need a grown-up's help with this, or a big brother or a big sister. Chop those corners off. You could leave the corners on if you want. I don't think it matters too much. It just makes him look a little bit more like a hippo. I'm going to chop that one off. Perfect. Now it's nice and round. I've got no sharp corners. So next I'm going to stick that on top of the back of my hippo, and that is going to be his body. So I'm going to put glue all over the back of here. All over there. Perfect. I'm going to stick my rounded piece just on the back, like this. Perfect. He's starting to look like a hippo already, isn't he? Fantastic. So now I'm going to give him some legs. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 legs for our hippo. So I'm going to get my card and I'm going to cut, make him nice and wide because he's quite a big hippo. He's going to need big legs. So 1 leg. So I'm cutting out nice long rectangles. So remember, a rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. So some little rectangles for his legs. So I've got 1 there. I need 4, don't I? So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 1 more, 4. Let me check. Make sure I've got 4 legs. I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. So I'm going to get my hippo. I'm going to turn him over so I'm looking at underneath, and then I'm going to put a little bit of glue just on the bottom of one of the legs. Just on the bottom, not all over, because they're going to stick out. So just up on this top bit here. I'm going to stick 1 up here in this corner. Do the same on the other one, a little bit of glue on the bottom. I'm going to stick 1 there. So now he's got 2 front legs. 1, 2 front legs. I'm going to do the same for the bottom legs. 1 just on there, bit of glue on the bottom and stick it on. So 1 back leg, bit of glue on the bottom, a second back leg. Perfect. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 legs now. Oh, he's looking even more like a hippo, isn't he? So the next thing we need some eyes, or a hippo's not going to know what he's doing, is he? I've got some white paper. I'm going to fold it in half, but you could just cut 2 circles. I'm going to fold it in half, just over a little bit, and then if I cut out 1 circle, it does 2 for me. Or you could cut out 2 circles separately. I just like to do it this way, it's a bit easier. So I'm going to cut out 2 big circles for his eyes. Perfect. Let's make sure they fit. Oh yes, they're a little bit big, but I think they'll be okay. So I've got 1, 2 eyes. Brilliant. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get where his eyes are going to go. And just like I've done on this one, like I did on his body, I'm just going to cut those sharp corners off. And I'm doing a little dip just in the middle so we can see he's got 2 eyes. So I'll show you on mine. So I'm going to chop the corner off. Again, you don't have to do this, it just makes him look a little bit more like a hippo. So I've chopped that corner off, just made it a bit more round. And I've chopped that corner off too. So it's a little bit more round, it's not as pointy. And now I'm going to do just what I've done in the middle. I'm going to cut out like a V shape. Just in the middle, I'm going to cut out a V. So I'm going to turn it that way because it's a bit easier for me. Fantastic. And there we can see he's going to have 1, 2 eyes. Next, what's missing? What What's missing? His ears! He won't be able to hear us. He's got no ears. So I'm going to use what's left of my green paper. And I'm going to cut out 2 ears. Again, I'm going to fold it so I can cut 2 out at the same time, but you could cut 2 out separately. So I'm going to make a nice long ear. Just like that. And now I've got 2. So now I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to put a little bit of glue just on the straight part at the bottom of the ear. So just this piece here. So put a little bit of glue at the bottom on that nice straight line. And I'm going to stick that just behind his eyes. And do the same thing on the other side. Stick that just behind. So now he's got 2 ears. Brilliant. Oh, this is looking so good already. I love it. Okay, so now we have got, I need to stick on his eyes, don't I? But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little black dot just in the middle of his eyes so he can see what he's doing. So I've got a nice black pen. I'm just going to do a little dot in at the bottom for his eyes, just like that. Brilliant. And now I'm going to stick them on. So on the back, put some glue all over on the back. And I'm going to stick one eye just there. And the other one, turn it over, pop some glue on the back. I'm going to stick the other one just there. Perfect. He's looking like a hippo. But now we need to sort out his mouth. So again, like I did with the back and like I did with the top, I'm going to cut off these hard corners here, these spiky corners, just to make it a little bit more round. Remember, you don't have to do this. You could leave him with a nice square mouth if you want to. I'm just going to make him look a bit more real, because I don't think real hippopotamuses have square mouths, do they? Perfect. All I've done is cut those corners off. So, the next thing we need is we need a tongue in his mouth. That's what our red is for. So I'm going to get my red piece of paper. I'm going to cut out a long strip and just make it a bit more round on the end. Just like that. Perfect. So now I'm going to stick that inside his mouth. So I'm going to open up his mouth and I'm going to put glue on one side all over there. I'm going to stick that in the middle on the bottom of his mouth. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, it works. Fantastic. Oh, his eyes are coming off a little bit. I'll have to stick those on a little bit better. Perfect. So the next thing we need to do, all we need to do now is finish with our drawing. So I'm going to draw just some little black circles in the middle of his ears to make them look a bit more real. So I'm going to just do a circle there and colour it in. And a circle-ish shape there as well and colour that in. Perfect. And now we need some nostrils. He needs a nose, doesn't he? So I'm going to draw a circle here and a circle here. That can be his nose. So the only other thing my hippo has is he has some little teeth on the bottom and 2 teeth on the top. So you could do that or you could leave that off. That is completely up to you. All you need to do is cut out 2 tiny little circles out of white paper. Again, I had my paper folder, so I've got 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to do 2 more because we need 2 for the top and 2 for the bottom. They're a bit like ovals, these ones, because they're a bit longer. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 teeth. Perfect, so I'm going to stick those on. So I'm going to open up his mouth. I'm going to stick one of them, so put some glue on. One of them on this side at the bottom. And then the other one on the other side at the bottom. Just like that. And then we do the same at the top. One tooth here in the corner, and then the last one at the other side. Can you see? So I've got 1, 2 teeth at the bottom, and I've got 1, 2 teeth at the top, and I've got one big tongue. Okay, I think he's done. So now he can chomp, 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 chomp anything he likes. I wonder what he would eat. I'd love to see pictures of what your hippo is eating at your house. I know it was quite a tricky one today, but I know if you have some grown-ups help or a brother and sister to help you, I'm sure you'll be able to do it. I can't wait to see your pictures. I wonder what colour you could make your hippo. I've got a green one and an orange one, but you could make it any colour you like. I can't wait to see what you do at home, and we will see you all again soon. Bye bye everyone.